Thank you. Welcome back to another message to free your soul and to wake your spirit. I will cry out with a loud voice and tell the people of their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. The name of this video is There is No Debate. Jesus images are false, or Jesus images is a false God. Even before Pope Julius II told Michelangelo, well, some sources say it was Constantine and King James the First, and some sources say Pope Julius II. But anyway, we know that Michelangelo is still the same person, the same Italian artist who painted the Sistine Chapel. There were other Italian artists portraying the fake Jesus in the same type of fake imagery years ago, around the same time that Michelangelo painted. He used his cousin Caesar Borgia. The image is the one that he used to portray Jesus. In like manner, Michelangelo's last name, Buonarroti, he painted also a picture that is supposed to be of the Holy Family. They call it Donitando. It's supposed to have been the Holy Family, but it was a fabrication of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. And on the picture, they had the Holy Family with Jesus supposedly as a child, but a lot of naked adults in the background painted. And that was the premise of all of Michelangelo's paintings. He worshiped and adored the male body, the male private sex organ. He worshiped and adored that. So that was the premise of all of his paintings, centered around that. So keep that in mind when I go into it on another video, and giving you facts and a lot of details and data about Michelangelo and his dislike and disdain for females, and why and how many men that he dated. So when you have that whole background, you see the full, complete picture of Michelangelo. Last name, Buonarroti. So anyway, as I stated, a lot of his pictures, you have a lot of male worship, a lot of the naked males in the background. All the Italian artists, they all painted pictures of each other representing the way that they saw their God. And it was basically the male, like I said, that looks like them, and they even had disdain for the female anyway. So there you go with that answer. And Michelangelo, his family, they were used to seeing these types of painting as well. He fabricated paintings that's supposed to be Saint Teresa. This same painting was copied by Bernini, who painted the same picture of Behold Your King. And if you look at both of the pictures, you're going to see it has the same identical pose to the one that he's saying that was Jesus. Behold, the title was Behold Your King. Then when you look at the one that's supposed to be Saint Teresa, it has the exact same pose, exact same look, facial, everything, except for that's supposed to be of a woman and the other one's supposed to be of the male, quote unquote, Jesus. Let me see. And also, likewise, all of the other Italian paintings back then had the same type of pictures, like from 1250s, 1300. If you look at Christ's farewell to his apostles and Bondoni's Last Supper, supposed to be, I guess, part of the early Renaissance, Florence, Italy, during the 1300 and the 1450 mural of the Lamentation of Christ. Doing this high Middle Ages stuff, you'll see predominantly all the pictures, majority catered to males, and then especially Michelangelo. That's the only thing that he portrayed, painted, and mindset, and all of that is because that was the way that he was, and you know, his lovers and the relationships that he had were only males. And so the Bible was reinvented and changed to fit ancient Romans and Greeks' ideas of who God was back then. The ancient Romans hated the black race of people also. They used the same kind of social, psychological, savage, disparaging expressions to address and describe melanated people as portrayed by D.S. Weinstein's same text of Juvenile Roman Society, where he said they perceived blacks as natural inferiors of the white man. This was taken from the website scholars.lib.vt.edu/ejournals/ANT. Although there are a vast number of Italian paintings of Jesus, Michelangelo's fraudulent painting has been circulated and accepted the most, and it's the most popular. Let's see. In the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 1 to 3, King Nebuchadnezzar made a gold statue 90 feet tall and 9 feet wide and set it up on the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. Verse 2, then he sent messages to the high officers, officials, governors, advisors, treasurers, judges, and magistrates, and all the provincial officials to come to the dedication of the statue he had set up. Verse 3, so all these officials came and stood before the statue King Nebuchadnezzar had set up. So basically, it's just telling you how they all set up and make their own false gods. And just stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you when I make another video. Thank you.